Hey everyone, welcome back to Cosmo FX. I am Akshay Prabhu, and this channel is all about helping you master graphic design from basic to advanced. In our last video, we have tried to understand graphic design beyond its textbook definition, and in this video, we are diving into something even more exciting and important concept, that is graphic design elements. So without any delay, let's dive in. Graphic design element, which can be also known as visual elements. These are basically the building blocks of your design. Whether you are designing a poster, website, magazine, or a logo, these visual elements or graphic design elements play a major role in your design. There are basically 7 graphic design elements. First one is line, shape, texture, form, space, typography, and color. We use these visual elements in our design layout to bring our artistic expressions into life or to communicate our idea effectively. So we will discuss each of these graphic design elements one by one in very detail. But for this video, let's stick to the graphic design element of line. Well, what is a line? In its simplest form, a line is a continuous mark which connects 2 points. Simple, isn't it? Just a continuous mark which connects 2 points. Well, not quite. In graphic designing, a line does a lot more than connecting 2 points. So, in this video, we are going to learn what a line can do and how can we use that line to visually communicate our ideas through our designs. Line can be used to divide the space. In graphic designing, especially in editorial layouts such as magazines, brochures, and newspapers, lines are often used to divide the space and organize the content into readable sections. For example, if you look at this newspaper front page, there is no single dividing line. When a newspaper layout lacks lines, contents like headline, images, articles often blend together, making it difficult for readers to distinguish between stories or sections. This will lead to confusions and poor readability. On other hand, if we use some horizontal and vertical lines and also border lines for images, they will create a clear visual hierarchy and guide the reader's eye smoothly across the page and give the entire layout a clean and organized and professional structure. This will enhance the reading experience. So, this is one of the use cases of line. In graphic designing, our main goal is to control how the viewer reads or interacts with our design. That means we have to guide the viewer's eye through our design. Think of it like being a tour guide. You want to say, hey, first look here, then go there, and finally end up here. So to do this, we can use the visual element of line. For example, imagine you are designing an infographics which is titled as How Solar Energy Powers Your Home. And there are 4 steps to this. Sunlight hits the solar panel, energy is stored in the battery, inverter converts to usable power, power flows to home appliances, etc. Without arrows or lines, the viewer finds it hard to follow the sequence, and these 4 boxes appear as disconnected. We can solve this by introducing visual element of lines or arrows between the boxes, which will dramatically improve the clarity and flow. These lines or arrows visually guides the eye through the process in logical and step-by-step manner, making the process easy to understand. Lines can be also used to create textures. In designing, texture does not always mean something you can physically touch. It's just about creating a visual sense of how something feels. For example, let's say you want to create a texture of animal fur. Then what you can do is, you can simply use repeating thin, short directional lines to stimulate the texture of fur. If the lines are short and dense, then we can say it's a thick fur. If the lines are loose and smooth, then we can say it's a silky fur. Similarly, using lines, you can create wooden texture and water and wind movement, etc. Well, this one is important. Lines can be used to express emotions. Yes, lines can speak. The way a line is drawn can emotionally affect the viewer. There are several types of lines in designing. and each can deliver different kind of emotions. For example, horizontal lines conveys calmness, stability, and restfulness, which is ideal to create a sense of peace. And vertical lines feels strong, structured, and dignified, which is helpful to create height and authority. Diagonal lines bring energy, movement, and action, often used to grab the attention quickly. Curved lines feels organic, smooth, and graceful, ideal for anything requiring soft and flowing touch. Zigzag or jagged lines suggest chaos, tension, or unpredictability. As a designer, if you want your viewer to feel calm and stable by looking at your design, then you must use horizontal line in your design. Or if you want to make your viewer to feel energetic and active, then you must use diagonal lines in your design. So this is how a line can emotionally impact the viewer. So lines are not just a continuous mark connecting 2 points. It can divide the space, it can guide the eyes, it can create textures, and also it can express emotions. So basically lines are invisible messengers silently telling the viewer how to read a design. So next time you start designing, don't overlook this powerful little element. And I have attached the detailed notes about whatever we have discussed today. Link is in the description. That's all for this video. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you never miss another deep dive into graphic design theory. Thanks for watching. We will meet again. Until next time, keep it creative.